Hey everybody, welcome in. Emperor Zurg is out for everybody. I have previously done a showcase on him, and I did it through the event, through the ghosting, the little teaser copy that we all get to have a play with. And I went through all of his abilities in detail. So if you want to see that and you want to learn a little bit more about that, check out that video. But this one, since we've already gone over the basis, I'm gonna go jump straight in, and we're gonna be talking about Zurg in the meta. So currently, the majority of the meta is say Kingdom Plus. Shan and Friends is called, or Shan Mordu and Friends is often been what is referred to the current meta. So how does Zurg fit in there? What is his place? And that is some of the things that we're going to be looking, and how does he stack up against it. So we're just going to jump right in for a match. So this is like a basic standard Shan Aladdin, Mickey with a Mordu and popping a Zurg in there. So we're going to see how he stacks up in this type of team, and then we might play around with it just a little bit and see how he develops and how he fits into the team. So let us kick off. So I'm gonna play this like I normally would a team, or how anyone else normally would play a team. So focusing on reducing other people's turn meters, making sure I can get my turns in, and by doing that, I've now made it so Zurg has a turn before the opponents have a turn. So that is always a bonus of what you want to happen. So I am now going to actually snipe Buzz. So this ability here, ooh, ooh, just that little bit too close. That had potential to be a knockout and then get another turn and then go from there. So I could have done that for Aladdin and then knocked out one or two others, but I did choose to go for it. Did choose to go with him just for that chance, and this is potentially what you will be seeing, and we're gonna do that again. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. If my Zurg was 7-star, mine is currently 6, that would have been a knockout, whereas the rest of my team is 7s. If that was the case, there would have been like pretty much 100% a knockout. He would have got a second turn. I would have been doing this earlier, and you can see he is just a damaging beast. So his place in the meta, I think he is definitely there. That is why he is continued and counted as the top team, and he is good on both auto and manual, just because AI can't play him wrong, but also when you're playing him in manual, you can play him even better. So that is why he is such a high tiered character. Just as straight damage output. Now, if I had mine, so if we jump into here, you'll see mine is a 6-star. If he was 7, that Buzz that I attacked earlier, that would have 100% been a knockout. That would have 100% been his turn again, because he gets a second turn just like Shan Yu. And he would have been there, he would have taken out some more characters. It would have been even more devastating for the opponent than it actually was. And Zurg also has another unique spot in the meta, and that is because dash is up in the meta. Now a max dash would have been, say, if it was an even spread, because this is a little bit unfair because my opponent is lower level than me and gear tiers, so it is heavily biased for me, and that is just a little bit sad. But in saying that, so here you see, oh well, Zurg gets taken out easy and they can snipe him, they can go after him. That can be true, but there are also other ways around that as well. So like A, get my Zurg back, and then you just need to you need to prioritize in what ways you are going to be using him in your team. And if you know he is slower and he's going to get targeted, then you are going to have to make sure you do something about that. And that is exactly why I'm running Hammer with him, because even if he does get taken out early, then he's still going to be great. Now, his place is also going to be for his little snipes. So right here, like, I'm just being a little bit safe here. I potentially could have tried for Mickey, but I'm not doing it this turn, just because having the extra turn and guaranteeing him pretty much taking out 2 is what you want to do. Until then, you want to test and see his limits of how far he can take someone, or what is going to take it out or what's not, like with that buzz earlier. So doing that, testing out your Zurgs and knowing exactly the points and the limits of what they can do to get the extra turns is going to make him better. Okay, sorry, there was one thing I missed out that I was trying to say in that last match, but dad life calls. My other kids were calling out for me. I do have things to do, and I got a little bit distracted. Now, I just wanted to add quickly to this video is that Dash versus Zurg, even if Zurg gets taken out early, you're either like you saw, he's going to be the main target. You're only going to be Zurg down. If you can then bring Zurg back, you're in a way you can take out the team. Now, if you have someone who is getting his dash and they are stacking charges, you can use Zurg. Zurg is amazing for getting through a dash that is stacking charges. His multi-blaster that attacks 23 times will chew through his evades, and then still have, even if he evades for the 5 times, he will still have another 18 more attacks that will hit dash. And then also, if you've used this ability and dash is stacking, Zurg's basic ability attacks 3 times. You can potentially chew up 6 of those stacks of his evades. That is the other use of Zurg. So whether either way your opponent plays it, if they are targeting your Zurg and going for him or not, or if they leave him, you can use him either way, either as bait and bring him back, or you can use him to get rid of the stacks of evades and minimize the damage Dash can do. So hopefully that helps my boys. Zooming on away, but I want to get back to doing this. I just wanted to make sure I put that in there. That's kind of why I was having some pauses in that last match, because I was wanting to say something, but then I could hear my children calling out for me. So hey, do what I was gonna do. That's why majority of my videos are in like past middle of the night when I'm dead tired. So I'm sorry for that. I don't feel good about those videos. Once lockdown is over, I'll probably have a little bit more time to do normal videos again. But anyway, back to Zurg. That is why he has a lot of potential. That is how he can counter dash in the meta. Him and any other multiple multi-hitters, that's how they can be. So you can either use him as bait, get bait, bring him back, or use him for getting rid of the charges. So either way the opponent plays it, you can play Zurg either way in response. So hopefully this helps. We'll get back to the video. And by doing that, he's going to be amazing. So hopefully this has helped. Hopefully you'll see how he can potentially be good. And yes, he does have one other thing, like say, running Hammer with him is very good, because if people focus him, then he's going to just bring him back. He's all ready to go. But also, people, once the stones get reintroduced, you'll be able to, I've seen him best used with a speed stone. Speeding him up makes him in the first lot of characters to go, and then he can go and do some damage and roll with it, and then actually make a lot more use out of him. So there are those options with him. So just keep in mind that the stones have been mentioned that they're going to be bringing them back in June, I believe. So tentatively, maybe it will change, maybe not. But in saying that, all those things change how the team dynamics work. He can fit in there. You can make the most out of him, and hopefully you guys enjoy him. So let me know what you guys think about Zurg, and hopefully you found this insightful. Anyone who doesn't have him or anybody who's considering him, I'd love to hear from you all, and then we'll see you next time.